Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Welcome to this technical analysis video. It's 8th of February 2022, actually. I hope everybody is really doing well. Today I'm going to discuss about my BTC plan and Bitcoin. What I think of the Bitcoin and the market going forward. I think there is a load of opportunities that we are going to get in the market. Also, one more thing I would like to highlight is that if you are feeling FOMO, that is fear of missing out, then most likely you should not be trading at these levels. There is two reasons why. I'm going to you know update you on those reasons as soon as the video progress. If you are new to this channel, please support me. Please give a like button and subscribe to my channel. Also give me a follow on the Twitter and for a regular updates where I on Twitter I'm very active. I normally post a lot of my analysis there. Also, if you would like to trade with me and if you would like to basically learn from me, then probably you can join Walsh Wealth group. Go check out the link mentioned in the description. Also, if you're not trading yet, or maybe you can use the Bybit. The referral link is mentioned in the description. You're going to get a nice discounts, guys. And also, there's a competition going on as well. So I think you're going to get nice discounts on the fees, taker fees, but subject to the volumes. So that's all. Let's go to the Bitcoin analysis, guys. One more bonus that I'm going to cover in this video after the end at the last of the video is going to be the XRP analysis. This is bullish, so you don't want to miss this XRP analysis. Okay, well, first let's talk about the Bitcoin, guys. So Bitcoin, we I literally gave on the Twitter that if you want a long BTC, I gave my post one of the tweets that 32.9 to 33 is going to be a very nice buy levels. And yes, I gave a long call from 37.7. I will DC it down to 32.9, 33 to bring down my average at $34,000. 34K is my entry so far. And BTC has been forming a very nice structure here. But there are two theories over here, two scenarios that I'm potentially looking for. The first scenario is already present in front of you. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. First of all, BTC on a high-term time frame, it's very bullish. You don't need to be afraid of it. Okay, this structure is known as an irregular expanded flat. Now this can be an expanded flat or it can be a running flat. Most likely, in my opinion, it is going to be a running flat. Okay, right now what we are saying is that when we are doing C wave, it is always 1 2 1 2 3 4 and 5. It's always 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so right now in my opinion we are literally doing C wave here with this potential being A, irregular expanded flat for wave B, and now we are doing wave C. Look at the volume. It's a decent volume, not that bad as well, but not that good as well, but it's a decent volume. So practically it's like we took the liquidity at 44,495, and right now in my opinion we have just finished wave 3 of C. So practically what I think is first scenario is this is A, B, C, and we are going to probably chop slightly, stay the plight and go one more push up to $46,000 levels, test the liquidity pool here, just these levels, and start dumping. We also have a CME gap which is at 40,800 levels. The chart what you're seeing is a CME chart. Well, if you don't know what is the CME chart, probably you can Google it out, but this is the Bitcoin CME futures chart. Okay, so why do I'm charting Bitcoin CME futures? Because CME is a very different chart this time than the perpeps, because the perpeps have the big wicks here when we had a first dump, but CME did not. Well, this is literally different chart than the perpeps. So I'm mostly charting CMEs and then decide my moves on the perpeps. Okay, so you can expect one more small dip here and then one more push to $46,000. That will be a full 161 extension, and then you can probably expect a harsh rejection. And then I think the wave 5 is going to be like 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now the wave 5 can be a truncated wave 5, but most likely it can also be not a truncated, but it can just go slight deep, not an extended but slight deep. A swing failure pattern of this lows might possible and goes to 31,500 levels. Well, if that is the case, then I think this is going to be the wave 5, and accumulation is going to happen like this and a nice bounce, forming a potential 3-step setup, and we reverse. That is my first bullish case scenario. So this is the scenario 1 where we are saying that this is A, B, and C. And this is your wave 4, and we're going to have one more dip down for the wave 5. Now, to support this theory, two reasons why do I think that this is very valid scenario. First of all, USD dominance, guys. If you know that I've been charting USD dominance since like 30k BTC, first 30k BTC, when we literally longed the $30,000 BTC and rode it till 53,000, short at 53,000, took profits at 40k, re-longed at $45,000 on a flip, and then ride it till 64, short at 66.7, and this is how I played. So practically, USD dominance, when I major prima facie, when I posted on the Twitter as well, you can check out my Twitter feeds, you'll find this chart. When I mentioned that USD dominance have reached my target and is going to reverse, so be cautious, when BTC was literally at the top, and we started reversing. This was our wave 1, 2, and we just completed the wave 3 here, and we are doing W, X, and Y. It's like we also very nice harmonic pattern construction is in formation. It looks to me like this is a very nice levels for reversal, guys. Also, on the lower term time frame, it's forming a very nice PO3 here, so you have to be slightly cautious when trading BTC, because it is a very big resistance. USD dominance is a very big support. It's like the support you have never seen. The reason is why I'm saying it is a big support. And look at these levels, look at these levels. It turned down. It was a support, turned down from here, resistance to break up, reject, break up, and now it's testing. I think it's going to hold because the pattern target of this USD dominance is higher highs, which is going to be somewhere around 5.78%. So you have to be slightly cautious when USD dominance literally pumps it up. Invalidation level is if USD dominance literally loses 3.64%, then I think this was your top, and USD dominance is just going to dump. But most likely that's not happening. That's what I think. It needs to have that one more push up before we literally reverses. Okay, that's first theory. Second base is total. Look at the total. Crypto total market is literally in a very nice downtrend channel. Right now we are literally at the resistance of the downtrend channel, guys. You have to be very, very cautious. This move can be either W, X, Y, X, and Z. One more move down to 1.33 to 1.4 trillion dollars, which also supports with a running flat theory, and then we can have a new all-time highs to 3.5 trillion dollars. In any of the scenario, the 3.5 trillion dollar is coming. Okay, both the scenarios I have it. Right now we are talking about the scenario 1, that is a bearish case. Scenario 2, I'm going to be talking about the most bullish case. Right now total is a very big resistance levels, guys. Total is nothing but a total crypto total market cap, Bitcoin plus Ethereum plus all the shit coins. Okay, it's a total. So it's like it is a very, very, very big resistance level, so you have to be slightly cautious here. So that's the reason I think it is a very nice theory here that I have it like a scenario that I expect it to dump just after chop, we can just have a nice dump. So believe me, it's not going to happen very fast. We should have some sideways, so that many are going to pump. The rotation of money is going to happen from majors. The majors have started pumping from XRP majors. Then you have DOT. Very nice chart I have for DOT. It's very similar to XRP. It can literally pump to $35. I'm telling you. I'm going to discuss DOT as well in the last. Okay, so stay tuned. This is the CME charts. Now what is the bullish scenario? The bullish scenario is, instead of this A, B, and C, this is like wave 1, this is 2, and we are right now wave 1 of, so this is wave 1, 2, we are right now wave 1 of 3, which goes above 46,000, reject, we go to the CME gap, forming a nice inverse head and shoulder on the lower term time frame. This is going to be wave 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and we start pumping back up like this, and we go for 3 of 3, which is going to be the highs, and goes to the prior highs above this 59,875. 3 of 3 is going to be something like this. 4 of 3 retest. 5 of 3 is going to be the new all-time highs. That's going to be like $75,000. That is going to be the big 3 over here, new all-time highs. Come back down, retest these levels, accumulate, and make last move for the wave 5 of 5. Okay, that's going to be like 85,000. So that's like 1, 2, big 3, 4 and 5. Okay, this is the bullish scenario. But the bullish scenario, yeah, it looks very bullish, honestly, if you ask me. Fucking bullish. But even if we are bullish, remember, you're going to get a nice decent entry zone towards $40,000 levels. 40,000, this is going to be very nice, the levels which is going to be tested. It can even go to 39,000 because we have a golden pocket there. So most likely, even if we, let's say the scenario, let's say that, the scenario, second scenario plays out, the bullish scenario, and we literally tops around 46,100 levels, you're going to target the GP zone, which is around 40,000 to 39,000, $39,700 levels. This is going to be the golden pocket zone. Okay. Also, the liquidity pool we have it like a huge inefficiency we have it here. So a huge inefficiency, fair value gap. Okay. So practically, I think these are the two scenarios I'm focusing on. Now the perpetual charts on the lower term time frame, as I already discussed, this was the high term time frame move on the 4 hours. You love looking at the 30 minutes chart. The 30 minutes chart count is like this on the lower term time frame. This is 1, 2, and right now we're just on the verge of finishing the wave 5. So it's going to be like 45,300 to $46,000 levels. Okay. So practically, I'm expecting one more higher highs. I've started lettering big shorts on the swings from 44,470, and I'm going to add. I booked some profits here at 43,800 for so that I can add it more up these levels. Also, I'm going to be playing ALTS as well. Settle. This is what I prima facie discuss on the BT. Prima facie, expect for the BTC. Now let's talk about the metaverse. If you guys remember my tweets since October, when I mentioned first that metaverse is topped out, 35 to 38 billion will be the first wave, and we're going to go to anything under $14.5 billion. That is a good buy levels. In January beginning, as metaverse goes to 14.4 billion, I literally mentioned in the Watch Wealth group, buy metaverse coins. Mana I bought at 1.75, 1.8. Average is somewhere around 1.79 something. So I bought Mana at that levels. Gala I bought. Sand I'm having. AXS I have. PYR. So I have a lot of coins on metaverse. I literally accumulated, and metaverse had a huge pump. Right now the meta coins have mostly done with the wave 1, so you should not be FOMOing, guys. You're gonna get the dip on the metaverse for the wave 2. I've already hedged all my positions with the 1:1 short that I've opened on the Bybit. So practically right now my profits are secured. Gala, major of the meta coins have gone minimum 50%, 50. It was one hell of a best bottom catcher on the metaverse. Okay, now let's talk about the ALTS. So as I mentioned, Toto is at a very big resistance levels, but nevertheless, the rotation of money is definitely going to happen. So practically, Bitcoin, the rotation of money from Bitcoin goes to Metaverse pumped, L1 start already pumped like Solana, Avex, and also Luna's a bit catch up. Now talking about the phone, we literally scalped FTM yesterday. We long 2.04. I gave that long and it reached 2.36, giving 16% profits. And I think one also looks great here, but I think I'm going to slightly focus more on the other majors like DOT, XRP, and so on. Now let's go to the XRP analysis. XRP had a very nice reversal, guys. I mentioned in many of my analysis that XRP is, I'm looking for a $5.8 targets on the XRP. Nevertheless, I'm not being pretty much I'm not going to pretty much just tell you that XRP is going to 5.8 from here. Most likely what I'm saying, XRP is now reaching a very big resistance levels here, so you should not be literally FOMOing here. Honestly, I would like to see XRP forming a base, a very strong accumulation base. So what I would like to see, a small rejection, a pump like this, and WXY come back down here, like this, and also it can go retrace the whole move because you have a huge fair value gap here, fair value gap here. So practically it can form like a 3-tap setup. It can be like wave 1, 2, and be pump. So practically I would like to see something like this for XRP. It's a very, so you should not be FOMOing. Where you should be FOMOing is when XRP literally flips $1 here, you should be FOMOing, and then you should be you should be waiting for this resistance to break out at 1.24. At these levels, if you're FOMOing, guys, you're gonna badly get wrecked. Trust me, you're gonna get wrecked. That's all I have for the XRP. Also, the XRP, the pattern that's forming, like it's a slightly, a slightly not a bullish pattern, but it's more like WXY here, and you have like ABC, B, C, and it can form like a bearish structure, DE, a descending triangle here, can have a small fake out like this, go to the big demand zone, the green what you're seeing, and from there we can have a nice pump. So yes, on the lower term time frame, you might feel that XRP is bullish, but this can be like a dead cat bounce as well. So that's the reason I'm telling you, don't FOMO, and just focus on the levels that I'm talking about. Let's go to another chart, guys. That's like dot. So dot also looks pretty much good as well. But at these levels, what I would like to see a retest of 20.33, guys. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Have a nice day.